Hi YouTube, this is Rose with Pretend to Rose. Excuse my looks. Didn't brush my hair. It's one of those days. So I wanted to talk to you about something today, and I think it's about helping yourself. You know, so many people are like, I don't need help. I'm just fine. But they can't pay their bills. They're having financial difficulties. They have health issues. You know, they have work issues. They have all these issues. But they have to want the help. And I'm going to tell you an easy way to kind of like help yourself. And sometimes if you help yourself, it goes a lot different. You know, life is a lot better. I'm opening up my coffee cup. I hope it's not too hot. It's too hot. I leave it open for a while. So you have to excuse my crookedness, excuse them. A little bit of mess in the back. I'm in my sister's second bedroom, and she uses it pretty much as a storage area because she doesn't have nobody living with her. And you know, this is where guests do stay, but you know, she doesn't need us in there. So I wanted to talk to you about some of the things I do, some of the things my family's been doing. I started doing it years ago, and I still have all of them. So I started journaling, and you're thinking, I got to keep a diary. Well, you can keep it like a diary if you want. It also helps. It really does. Or you can journal about your everyday adventures, or you can journal about, you know, things you want in the future. Maybe a manifesting journal, you know, like that great job. Or you can do a gold journal. Now, I do have one here, and I know that's backwards for you, but this is Jackie's, my sister's gratitude journal. I'm here with her, helping her out for about a month in Pennsylvania. And so I'm not going to read her personal stuff. I just wanted to show you what it is. Uh, while I'm here, I'm using hers because mine are back in Iowa. And I'm living in New York. But right now I'm in Pennsylvania. If that's not confusing, watch my PTR adventures. I go all over the place. So I did was, you know, when you're thankful, and the best time to be thankful is first thing in the morning when you wake up. Because your mind's still in that perfect space. It accepts all those thoughts. Your mind soaks those first instant thoughts up. So wake up and say, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, you can say it any way you want. You can say it slow, you can say it fast, you can, if you're one of those people that jump out of bed and jump in the shower right away, say it when you're in the shower. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter if you're thanking you, you're thanking the universe, you're thanking God, whoever you want to thank. You can thank him or thank whoever for whatever. Thank you for that pay raise I'm about to receive. I am so excited for that pay raise. It's coming. It's coming within next week. You know, it is coming. I will keep repeating that till I get my pay raise. Keep it up. You'd be surprised. When you start the gratitude, it will change your life. And, you know, even if you're thanking for simple things, oh, thank you for that meal. You know, that meal was just so good. You learn to thank and thank other people right away. Somebody holds the door open. Oh, thank you. God bless you. Whatever. You thank them immediately. And if they thank you, automatically say you're welcome. You know, you want to get in the habit of doing it every day. A lot of people anymore don't say thank you, and a lot of people do not say you're welcome. They just look at you like, huh, okay, whatever. You need to make the changes. Nobody can change you. You have to change yourself. I hear a lot of people going, help me, help me, help me, help me. But they're not helping themselves. So stretch out and help yourself. Do something that's going to make a difference. Challenge yourself. I don't care. You could be the laziest, whatever, and you know, you sit around all day watching TV and eating that popcorn, whatever. You start have to challenge. Okay, today I'm challenging myself. I am going to get up and do the dishes no matter what. Even if I don't complete them, I will at least start them and get them started. You challenge yourself. That challenging is going to really help. And start writing them down. So you want to have gratitude, goals, manifesting, your positive affirmations, whatever. I like to keep all mine all messed up in my journals. Then I cut out pictures and I post them in there, so it's also my vision book. You know, I like to add everything. And then years later, you're reading it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, I said life coach. Guess what? I did that back in 2008. Last year, I found it in one of my journals. And I'm like, guess what? I became a life coach in 2020. I didn't even realize that's what I was doing. I didn't remember right. I wrote down something like 1-800 life coach or something in my journal, and it was just, I don't even know why I wrote it. I may have seen it in a magazine or something, I don't know. And it was so odd because I'm big on positive. I'm the positive affirmation queen. I tend to write positive affirmations down, but all I did was write it down. And guess what? Years later, I became a life coach. I mean, that's powerful. Now, she has quite a bit in here, in her gratitude book. She fills it out. I'm so happy to see that. It's really nice to have a gratitude book. Start writing these things down. You'd be surprised. Challenge yourself. It could be any kind of book. So this one here was my mom's. My mother has soon passed away, so she's got quite a bit in here. I'm not going to read you that either because that's her personal journal. And in this one, she wrote down my walk with God. And this is her personal journey of walking with God. I absolutely love that. Well, I've never thought to do a journal like that. That's amazing. That is truly one of those things that I absolutely loved. I was like, oh, I could do that. I could do my walk with my success journey or my business journey, or, you can do anything. Make yourself do it every day. If you have free time, you're sitting in front of the TV watching TV, and really, the kids are watching TV, you're just sitting there. Get out your journal and start writing. You can write anything you want. Anything. It will start making changes in your life. When you write it down, it impregnates your brain with it. It's like, okay, this is what she wants. Let's go to work. Your brain starts activating, like, okay, well, she did this, so she already has that step under her. She just doesn't realize it yet. We're going to push it to the forward, the or the cortex, whatever prefrontal cortex, I can't say it, but it's like pushing it forward, saying, okay, remember this. You already started. You just don't know it yet. You'd be surprised. These little things change your life dramatically. And I know I do a lot of this life coaching stuff on here, and then I do a lot of vlogging, but I wanted to show you some other stuff. This is my sister's journal, and I'm gonna glance through this. This is goals and affirmations. She did very good, and I like this. She wrote down little questions. I'm not going to read them because they're her own personal questions. And then she left a space where once she gets into that thing, well, that one's a Bible verse, but yeah. She left personal space to fill out underneath it. That's awesome. And then she has, oh, I love this. It says, do it now. I'm always saying, do it, do it, do it. She has, and I don't want to lose her bookmarks there. It says, do it now. I think I just lost one. Okay, we'll put that one back because I don't want to mess up her whole book. I just wanted to show you that. And she did hers. This one is in red and black. But I like to do mine. Actually, it kind of Looks like my handwriting. It might be one that I started for her. And she's been working on that one since. This one here is one that I did do for my sister. And, see the pig? I love pigs, if you want to know. I love pigs. This book just calls out to her. So, I used this, and I wrote. It took a long time. So, this book is filled with Bible verses. Prayers that you can find. Sorry, a cat just ran right past the window. Freaked me out. I wrote down prayers from out of the Bible that really, really work. And I put all kinds of stuff in here that she could just read over whenever she was feeling depressed, down in the dumps, or wanted that extra little bit of motivation. And I gotta have the little motivation in there. And, you know, you write in different colors. And you can do anything. You can cut out pictures and put in there. I mean, you can do whatever. You can make it a vision book. Vision books work, you know, just like a vision board. But instead of it hanging on your wall, it's something that you can fit in your book bag, put it in your purse, put it in your car, take it with you, put it in your briefcase. And then when you have time on a break or something, or lunchtime, you can pull it out, read in it, write in it. You may want to write down things that you want to work on. Say, hey, I really need to work on this. You know, this is where I have the issues at. You know, once you write them down, then your brain goes to work for you. It really does. It goes to work for you, and it changes your life. It really goes to work and says, okay, if she wants to work on this, let's show her this example and this dream, and kind of figure that one out to where it, you know, you never know what's going to happen. It could be anything. You wrote it down today, and tomorrow somebody's like, oh, you know, I do this, and this is what I do, fix it, and all of a sudden you're like, I can't believe I just wrote that down yesterday, and now you're talking about it. It really does change. So, I know I'm want to do different things on my channel, and everybody's like, you need to condense it. I kind of like doing a little bit of everything on my channel. You know, I like to change it up. And today's one of those days where I'm like, okay, we need a little bit of challenge. Now, if you notice, I did the 30-day challenge donating something. And I don't know if I ever really explained it. So every day for 30 days, you give away something. Give it away, donate it, throw it out, or sell it. But you have to pick one thing a day for 30 days. Look at things that you haven't used in years, but it's still sitting in your house. It's taking up a lot of space. You know, once you memorize things, get rid of the extra stuff, and you're always thinking, it belongs to, you know, so-and-so. They gave it to me for my birthday 18 years ago, you know. You haven't used it. It's sitting in a box, taking up space. It's sitting in that closet where you could actually put something that you really need in there that you use every day. You'd be surprised. It doesn't just clean up your house. It cleans up your life. It does something. So it does something in here. It does something down here. Now, we did the 30-day donation challenge, and we donated clothes to a store that gives away clothes, which I love this store. It was created by a church, and it's an actual store, but you don't buy nothing. You can go in there once a week, and you're allowed to pick 15 items of clothing. So I thought, what a great place to donate. Oh my goodness, it's winter time. That's the perfect place to donate. So we did. Now, that store is only clothing and shoes, hats, gloves, that kind of thing. So we also donated some blankets. And you know what? There's a mission down here in Pennsylvania that's not far from where my sister lives. And they only do the winter months, you know, during the harsh weather. So somewhere around the beginning of January to, maybe early March or the end of February, they open up their mission doors for people to come in. They can shower, they have cots to sleep on, they may have snacks there. So we thought we're going to donate some blankets to them. And other things if we find out exactly what they need. And we're going to do that. So a couple of the blankets and stuff was part of our 30-day challenge or donation drive, and I'm still convincing people donate, donate, donate. If you have a soup kitchen or a church that does meals for seniors or meals for the homeless or anything like that, consider going out and donating to them. Anything. Go to the Dollar Tree. You can buy, 20 cans of soup for $20. Go donate to them. You never know what they could use. Paper plates, plastic spoons and plastic forks. You go to the Dollar Tree. This stuff's $1. Well, some things are $1 there. Some of it went up to $1.25. And of course, Dollar Tree is now part of the Family Dollar, and they have some higher prices in there, but they still have their Dollar Tree stuff, which is $1 or $1.25. Seriously, think about it. These little things that you challenge yourself to do will make big impact changes later on in your life. It starts to work. Okay, you're cleaning out these cobwebs. Now these cobwebs get cleaned out, and your life starts coming together. Journaling is a huge help. Huge. I started saying these affirmations, let's say, I started 2 years later. It was such a drastic change in my life. I went from a low-end security guard to being an armed security guard. I was a market coordinator for the largest farmers and flea market in Pennsylvania. I did all this stuff. 2 years later, what was I doing? I started a YouTube channel. Now I got 4. It does things. It puts things together for you. When you start all these little things and it all comes together like a jigsaw puzzle piece, it fits perfectly. And things start happening in your favor. That is the favor of God. Like, comes right together for you. Just some of the things I've done over my life, it took me a while. Because at first I was like, this don't work. I didn't give it time. Oh yeah, I've heard that before. Everybody makes excuses. If you don't want help, you're always going to stay where you're at. You have to make the changes. You have to look to further yourself. You need to start writing down your goals. I can't do it for you. It's not going to help if I write it down, because then your goals are in my mind. You need to write down your own goals. You need to say your positive affirmations every day. You need these things. You need to start now. And if you're really in bad shape, there's a lot of things you can do. If you watch some of my really old videos that I started 3 years ago, you will get a lot out of it. You will change your life. You will have big differences. You'll have a big impact, big changes. You will definitely be somebody different. I cannot believe the growth I've had. I've had inner growth, major inner growth. My life is totally different now. Before, I was working 80, 85 hours a week. I was frustrated and stressed and depressed all the time. 2 years after starting all this stuff, not even quite 2 years, boom, things started changing drastically. Everything started coming together. Like boom, 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 one thing after another. Now I'm able to travel around the country and go visit other areas. I have more time. I can sit around and do YouTube. And no, I'm not collecting Social Security. I'm not collecting any kind of thing like that. Nothing. So I get my money from my businesses. So when you start running businesses and you start learning about all this stuff, boom, you start getting incomes here and an income stream here and an income stream here. And you keep going. You keep going. I knew a woman that had 18 businesses. I still want to go do a video with her. Oh my goodness. What a blessing that would be. She runs all 18 businesses. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. Plus she teaches other people how to do it. She's an amazing person. I just love that she does that. I'm like, when do you have time? She goes, if you really want it that bad, you'll have the time. So make a little bit of time. I don't care if you take 10 minutes out of your day. Do it while you're getting ready for work. Do it when you first get home. You just have to sit and relax just for 10 minutes before you start dinner. Sit there and get out your journals. Sit there and like, okay, these are my goals. These are my ideas. Have an idea journal. Oh my goodness. Write down ideas every day. Okay, this is my idea. It may be something, start out something simple. My idea is, this is what I'm going to wear to work tomorrow. I think people are going to like it, and I'm going to write it down. Or it could be something big, like, I'm going to start a business doing this because this is what I love. This is my passion. Write it down. You will not believe the changes. Some things come later on in life. They just pop up, and then all of a sudden one day you're opening up your journal and be like, oh my goodness, I wrote that down like 10 years ago. And there it is, looking at me in the face. I just started doing this. You'd be surprised. I don't throw out my journals. I keep them forever. My vision boards, I still have them to this day. I don't throw them out because I love to go back and look and be like, oh yeah, I've done that one. That one's completed. I completed it on this year, you know. Start doing these things. If you need, put up a big calendar on your wall and schedule yourself some time. And when people say, hey, I'll be coming over at this time, you'll be like, oh no, you have to wait until, if they want to come over at 5, say you have to wait till 5:20. You cannot come a moment before that. And if they ask you why, say, I have a very important business meeting that I cannot miss. The business meeting is with you. You're the CEO. You're the CEO, and you're going to run things like you're a business now. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Just do it, do it, do it. Do it now. Well, I wanted to not make this so long. You know me. I'm gabbing at the mouth. But that's okay. I love you, YouTube. And I hope this helped. And I hope you really do start challenging yourself and making a difference. And then maybe do a video on it and tell me what you did. Leave a comment down below and tell me what your challenges are and what your goals are and your positive affirmations. Write it down. Put it in the comments. If you're not a subscriber, please do so now so you don't miss any of these. Some of my videos I'm just goofing around. Other videos I'm in there telling you things. Other videos I may be cooking, you never know. Whatever it is. But make sure you subscribe. I have lots of playlists that you can watch. I truly appreciate you. I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.